Greetings everybody, this is Jester, and today we will be looking at the Khopesh Tactical Dreadnought Warbird T6, and I have to say that this is one of the better looking ships that I really do enjoy using. She's a very, very good looking ship, as I'm sure you will agree. Okay, let's see what we've equipped her with. I've kept to the Romulan theme on this build, and I've equipped her with plasma weapons. Ultimate plasma beams. We've got 4 at the front and 1 at the rear. It's a 5-3 build, is this one. We've got the good old ultimate modified Kelvin torpedo, the ultimate plasma omni, and the ultimate modified swarm processor, which is part of the 3-piece set. I've also running the experimental Romulan plasma beam array, and that's part of a 2-piece set with this here, which is the 0-point energy conduit. I'm also running a 3-piece set, the assimilated deflector, the assimilated sub-transwarp engines. They are Mark 12. I do need to upgrade them a little bit. And we are also running the assimilated regenerative shield. And I've actually put the Lucari restoration singularity warp core on this ship. For the devices, I'm running a heavy disruptor satellite, Nimbus Pirates, another heavy plasma satellite turret, and red matter capacitor. My favourite, Trillium deplating, and my Samsar Universal Regenerative Integrity Field. The console, Universal Dynamic Power Redistributor module. Again, I would highly recommend you get this for Romulan KDF players. You can actually pick this up off the exchange in a lockbox. Bioneural infusion circuits, that is also a lobby store console. Universal entangled quantum bombardment, we talked about the swarm processor. Plasmonic leech, the assimilated module, universal swarm matrix. It gives me a 30% turn speed, which you're going to need all the turn speed with this. It's a very, very slow ship. And I'm also running the Universal Enhanced Subspace Wake Generator. Yes, I'm going to have to try and break my teeth in again. And here I'm running just normal Hangar Scorpion fighters. I'm also putting on a Mega Force Vanity Shields, which gives you this nice little colour. I quite like the colour actually. I think the white and green go very well. Now before we go any further, I wanted to talk to you about PvP matches. I managed to play a PvP match last night, and I lasted for about 20 seconds. As did the other players, and afterwards they were all dejected and quite upset about it. And I told them that not everything is about being the best, being the biggest and being the baddest. It's about enjoying the game, and that's exactly what I do. So if you're thinking of playing PvP, that's all very well and good, but don't be disheartened when, like me, you get destroyed in about 15 seconds or so. The people who play PvP are really good players and have been playing it for years, and I am still not in their league. So, with that little inspirational speech, which I hope will inspire you to carry on playing, even if you do get shot down in 15 seconds in PvP matches, but I'm not bitter. Anyway, let's move on to having a look at the bridge. So, I will see you in a minute. And welcome to the bridge of the RRW Falchon. And for those of you who remember Star Trek Nemesis, this bridge is based, or appears to be based even, on the scimitar from Star Trek Nemesis. Shinzon's ship. In fact, we're sat in Shinzon's seat here. Yes, it's a very big bridge by the looks of things. Very high bridge. In fact, these steps are quite steep as well. You could break your neck on them if you're not careful. So anyway, let's go have a quick look round. So what is this? Let's put that on the hood and have a look. That's the duty officer console. This is another bridge that you can't get off. Well, you can get off. There is a secret room, but you can't get off down here. So these are the steps. I mean, you're gonna have to be really careful, because if you've been drinking, I mean, just look how steep they are. If you could easily do yourself a mischief there, wouldn't you? Anyway, so we'll just have a look at what this chap's doing. He's completely ignoring us, as you can see. He's completely in awe of our authority. So let's go to this back room here. Now, for those of you who remember Star Trek Nemesis, this was where this is where Data actually perished. This is Thalon radiation. Now watch this. This is quite cool. Open Thalon device. So look at this. This is quite a neat piece of kit, isn't it? I mean, we can't labour too long in here apparently, because it, can kill you. Well, actually. Anyhow, this here is the bank. So it's strange how they would put a bank console in somewhere that's quite lethal. I mean, you could be making a withdrawal here and die of radiation poisoning, but anyhow, ours is not the reason why. So what's this one? These are your library files. And once again, it's a rather strange place to put library files. So close to a Thalaron radiation device. Yep, as you can see, you can't get off there. Oh, and it does look quite cool, doesn't it? Very cool. If you remember, this was where Shinzon was actually killed by Picard. It is based on that, on the Nemesis. So anyhow, let's head off back to the bridge. Be careful of these stairs. Look, you see? We'll have to have a word about those steps to cryptic, because you could be injured. Anyway, right. So, that's the bridge. So let's take her out and see what she can do. See you in a minute. So here we are. We're gonna have a quick run at Wanted. Let's give the Benthans a hand. If I remember rightly, the Benthans do quite a lot of talking on this one, so you'll have to forgive me. Oh, let's get straight into it, shall we?
Ship is under attack.
As you can see, she has a very, very slow turn rate, which is why I put beams on her. It would be no good using cannons for this build. Probably will have to look at getting a console that will speed her up a little bit.
You have entered an area controlled by the Bentham Guard. Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operational.
Yes.
And you have demonstrated your ability to assist in an ongoing operation. You will either join our squadron as a deputized Protectorate officer, or clear the area immediately.
Deputized?
You are now my deputy.
Oh, I'm a deputy.
We are here to apprehend a suspect wanted in multiple systems.
Okay, continue.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us.
Yeah.
Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
This is the only problem with this particular one. There's far too much talking on it. But anyhow, let's get into it. Let's get into it a little bit faster.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Here we go.
Target's shields have failed.
Yep, she's very, very slow, that's the problem. Good looking ship. And does look the Predator, but she's very, very slow.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
Let's bring back the hood. Yeah, I would definitely recommend using beams on this ship.
We will not go quietly!
He always says they'll not go quietly, but he does. Okay, let's get this.
Target's shields have failed.
Okay. Yeah, apart from it being very slow, I may try with disruptors next time. I mean, these are.
You will stand down and surrender to the Bentham Guard.
Yeah, the plasma.
Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes, temporary hideouts.
As you can see, there is far too much talking. Especially when you're trying to comment. Far too much commentary.
We do what we want, where we want.
Yeah, I think I could do without the commentary. I have forgotten to launch the
Target's shields have failed.
final effects.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
Yeah, here we go.
Warning, ship is under attack.
See, that's
Target's shields have
just
failed.
about the right speed, I think, if I can get it that. The evasive manoeuvres gives me the right speed, but without the evasive manoeuvres,
I'm taking you with me!
she's too slow.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Take that, Kaiser.
Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing.
I do
Hull
believe
integrity below 75%.
I am missing a
4
vital
shields
part of
failing.
that 3-piece set. Let's see if I can find it very quickly. Could have swore there was. Right, well here we are again. Well, once again, Cryptic crashed on me, so I'm having to restart her. And I wanted to show you this here, which I forgot to add. It's a simulated tractor beam. So if I get into a position, I'll
Warning. Ship is under
use
attack.
it. There we go. Turn it on. And it begins damaging the shields while I'm firing my plasma weapons. There we go. Yeah, there is a growing problem, a growing frustration with me with Cryptic when their server keeps going down, and it can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you're trying to do a recording.
Warning. Ship is
That's
under
got
attack.
them.
There we go.
Excellent work. We'll send over a pacification party, take the suspect into custody.
So there we go. Well, this is the Khopesh Tactical Dreadnought Warbird T6, and I actually like her. She's a really nice looking ship. She'd be better if I could get her to move a little bit faster. So that's going to be my next target for this ship. To try and get her to perform a little bit faster. So until next time, this is Jester signing off. See you out there.